What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duel, back with another video. Today, we're going over Spectacular Spider-Man episode 19. This episode is titled Growing Pains, and it was directed by Mike Goguen and written by Nicole Dubuc. I'm pretty sure I butchered both of those names, but anyway, we are just going to literally jump right into it. So, without further ado, here we go. I don't know what is going on with this show, but they've been doing some very interesting openers the last few. Like last episode was like the videotapes, made it kind of like not eerie. I guess it was kind of eerie when we didn't know who was doing it at the time, and it's supposed to be Flash's mom. But like this intro here, like just play it one more time here.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
So it looks like she's like either at some sort of play, or this is like, just the opener of the actual episode of what's happening. And obviously this could be foreshadowing for the rest of the episode. But yeah, it's just interesting. You just don't see that a lot. And this is a cartoon for kids, by the way. So one little detail that I like, you can always tell, like, or at least from my perspective, and they might have done this in the comics, and I just don't know. But one thing you can tell, it's like a dead giveaway whenever it's Venom versus Spidey, at least as far as like the Raimi verse and like where this is ripping from, is the fact that his webs are black. So you immediately know that and they're doing that on purpose, right? So this obviously isn't Spider-Man. This is obviously Venom, but I like the fact that they're trying to trick you into thinking maybe it is Spidey and what's going on, but we obviously know that Venom is back running around doing things, so.
Presume not that I am the thing I was, for I have turned away my former self.
So obviously that is a reference to Harry being the Green Goblin, and again, this looks like they're in a play. Could be just some, metaphorical foreshadowing, or they're in an actual play. Let's keep going.
And in uniform.
I don't see this going well, obviously.
Fine. Walk away. You think you're all that? I can date any girl I want in this crummy school. Reputation.
It looks like Flash has got a challenge on his hands. We'll see how that pans out. Probably will end up going well for him. He just needs to go through his character arc, which is good to see.
Wait. I have finally got what I need to take.
So this is obviously a ruse from Eddie Brock. He's trying to set up Spidey, make him look like the bad guy. Or good guy? Because I'm pretty sure he saved that. Or he stopped that robbery. So, I don't know. We will see what's going on here. Either it's, it's going to make regular Spidey look like the villain, potentially. That's what I am foreshadowing. But maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what happens.
All you need is a hokey name.
Didn't Colonel Jameson like Spider-Man? So this is kind of awkward. I don't know how this is going to pan out. So I'm wondering, obviously, that little monitor on his chest is going to malfunction. And that is just not going to be good. And it's going to, at the beginning, they said that it's going to warp his minds. And clearly that's going to happen. Either the monitor is going to get warped, or both, or his brain, whichever one comes first.
I hate masked heroes. What are they hiding anyway?
And there it is. There's the real Jameson right there. He does not like masked heroes. He does not like them.
Like looking in a mirror, bro. The funhouse kind.
Why strew us
Alright, so Venom's officially back. Yeah, that's about it.
thou sugar?
I cannot stand her voice. I'm pretty sure she's been in other stuff. But man, here she is just like nails on a chalkboard. Oh my god. So obviously the whole thing of Venom running around without his teeth, I guess, or covering up the bottom half of his face, was just a ruse to get Spider-Man drawn out and then them meeting up now. That's all it was. I thought it would be something more. And we're only half in. It could be something more, but right now I guess that's all it seems to be.
go, bro.
One thing that's interesting about Venom, and maybe they explain this in the comics, and I've never read into it, or just haven't, I've never read all the comics, but I think it's interesting that, Venom inherits everything about Peter Parker and Spider-Man, but the one thing he does not inherit is his morals. Like, Peter's strong sense of morality is just completely missing, and you would think that would rub off on him, at least in some iterations of Venom. It would infect him in some way and actually become his downfall or his weakness. And I know there's like Agent Venom and things like that, but that's not what I'm talking about here. I just think it's interesting that, obviously there'd be no conflict if there was no villain. I just think it's interesting that I don't think I've ever seen that been addressed. Like, maybe it would be like a conflict between Eddie Brock and the actual Venom symbiote, but maybe Eddie Brock is just too weak-willed to see through that morality. I don't know. I just find that interesting.
You good?
Yeah. Enjoying
Why didn't he just jump out of the way?
the hero thing?
Oh, yeah.
And answer a few easy questions like, what's my name? No thanks.
It'll be okay. Don't fight me on this.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the conflict. Venom is so good here. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, this is hard to watch. I don't like this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Gwen is going through something or if she just wants to break up with Harry because she's still hurting over Peter. That makes sense. That tracks.
Sweet.
Or maybe she's just agreeing to go do something with Harry, like a date.
Drama, huh? How?
All makes sense now. So they are in a play. It makes sense.
I could.
All the stars are fire.
Wait, I thought MJ was into Flash. I'm confused. Maybe MJ is just a you know what.
Doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt
By that I mean a big old slut.
truth to be a
And he's doing a good job at framing Spidey, but the thing is here, it's like, come on, be smarter than that. Clearly that's not Spider-Man. This is like whenever in Sonic Adventure 2 they're after Sonic because Shadow did something, and it's like, dude, you guys have seen Sonic for years. He's blue. And then Shadow comes along, he's literally black and red. Completely different, and his spines are different. And they're like, oh, that's Sonic. It's like, what is happening here? It's the same thing here. This is so annoying. Like, clearly that's not Spider-Man. Why would he switch to a black suit? And also, he was with him when that guy showed up. Well, I guess they weren't together at the same time. Yeah, and plus his mind's warped, so yeah.
Spider-Menace isn't behind bars.
Pleasure to see you too, Jonah.
Maybe I can help. You
I like how Captain Stacy doesn't even budge here. He doesn't even flinch that Jonah's mad or anything, and he just continues typing on his keyboard. I think that's funny.
And this is older footage. Look.
Finally, somebody with some brains! Oh my god, I love Captain Stacy. This is amazing. He can tell that this version of Spidey's bulkier and that one is like, thinner and, more athletic. I love it. He can tell the difference. This is so good.
The fighting style, the suit, the build.
Oh, even the fighting style. This is amazing.
They're all different.
The camera adds 10 pounds. That bug's still terrorizing our city.
This isn't.
You would think that Jameson being a reporter, he would actually notice these things because he's shown that he's smarter and better than this. But for some reason, because Spidey wears a mask, he's just blinded by all those facts.
The first time the Bugle got it wrong when the copycat dressed up as the web slinger.
Damn! I love Captain Stacy, dude. This is so good.
Now you really.
Not confused.
While the turntables have turned.
a giant.
Why are they wearing their cheerleader outfits for the audition? They really like fighting in museums, don't they? Like last episode, it was like some sort of like historical museum, and then this museum, it's like, it's not even a museum, I guess I should say. It's like a space exploration or a planetarium. What is it called? Yeah. I'm smart, remember? That's why I talk about Spider-Man. Oh no, what if he killed him? I don't think he thought that through. He does that a lot in this show. Okay, good, he's safe. But man, that's a risk, man. He could have killed him. He's just because he's Colonel Jupiter doesn't mean he's that super powerful. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I'm gonna get the power.
We'll give you some time alone.
It's actually kind of sad.
You too, Kenny.
Tight.
Harry, you got a lead. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Just a sec, okay? Dad, I got the lead.
Oof. He's still just... Harry, what are you doing, dude? He cannot live his life without the approval of his dad. Man, it's sad.
Lead in the play.
Oh, poor Gwenny. Didn't deserve that.
Spider-Man's fault! He destroyed my son! If I ever get my hands on that wall crawler,
Well, this just got really interesting.
Want the wall crawler? No! Then here's a scoop. Peter Parker is Spider-Man!
Well, I was not expecting that ending. That's pretty crazy. And overall, yeah, let's recap. So, the whole episode is about them being in a play, and of course, Colonel Jupiter comes along, and, you know, Venom's back. So, alright, so I'm just gonna keep it a $1.50 here. I actually didn't like this episode. I thought it was kind of boring and predictable. The moments I did like were what we got to see more of with JJ. Like knowing, like him admitting that it's because he has a mask, that is the reason he doesn't trust Spider-Man. Like, I really like that detail. And then the fact that Venom is now just trying to frame Spider-Man, like not just Spider-Man this time. He wants to destroy all of Peter Parker. And of course we got this crazy reveal at the end, where he says it's Peter Parker. So we will definitely have to see how this pans out. There's no Doctor Strange in this universe to you know, set a spell to wipe everybody's memory, so I'm not really sure how he's gonna get out of this one. Gonna be super interesting. But yeah, overall, I didn't feel like this was a good one. It's just kind of bland. The Colonel Jupiter stuff, it was so predictable. Like we saw that stuff. I don't know. This is a cartoon, whatever. I'm not trying to like critique it to its bare bones, but just giving my overall opinion, I guess. Yeah, no, it was just okay. It was just 5 out of 10. The fights weren't even that great. But more Venom build up. That's the good stuff. That's more of what we want. And obviously we'll see more of that payoff in the next episode. So anyway, those are my overall thoughts for this episode of the Spectacular Spider-Man. I will see you next time for episode 20 of the Spectacular Spider-Man. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.